I actually have a fairly long history with this mode. PMEC was one of the first major max modes I completed, and that could have been it. I could have beaten the mode and moved on. But then I rebeat it for the Maxathon, and then when the new update came out, and then I just started to play it regularly for fun. At this point I've done pretty much every possible version of this mode, except for one. Since Pixel Pointer was removed after 3.1, it only exists on builds with the easier first 2 hours, so I'd rarely die to Vinny at the start here. Hue shifting, a strategy I talked about in my 2.5.0 video, also works here, but that doesn't help with the tiny hitboxes. Believe it or not, Monstergami is actually one of, if not the hardest part of this mode, at least for me. I couldn't even really tell you why, yet he was the cause of so many of my deaths. "2 AM is where things start to get a lot harder. Vinny's slow spins become faster, something that's never been a major problem for me with standard laser pointer, but makes a pretty big difference here. It's a lot harder to keep on top of his hitbox when said hitbox is this small. The main problem is still his shorter kill timer though. 0.75 seconds without shining the light at him and you're dead. That includes during fast spins. PMEC is a very unforgiving mode in that sense, something that really becomes apparent in Pixel Pointer. I believe 3 AM bed phase is the reason this mode was previously deemed impossible. It's not too out there, but it does take a good bit of practice to get the hang of, since your mouse movements are going to be a lot larger than the rest of the mode, yet the hitboxes are just as small. Thankfully, this part isn't as punishing as the main attacks. "4 AM is where nerves really start to kick in, but the nerves are one of my favorite parts of PMAC. I like the rush, I like the pressure, and nothing can compare to the pure relief of hearing that clock at the end of it all. And finally, we have the 5 AM rush. I don't really have a lot to add here, other than the fact that I've played PMAC so much that a lot of my favorite parts of it have worn off. I no longer get nervous late into the night. I no longer feel the immense pressure that comes with hitting 5 AM. That feeling of, well fuck, here we go, once Vinny stops doing his slow spins. All things I was able to experience again with Pixel Pointer. All I can really say is, I've missed this. And that's PMAC Pixel Pointer. I don't really think there's anything left for me to do with this mod. Maybe I'll try to do this with Gamma Fix, or maybe I'll try to do Hell Vinny with Laser Pointer. But for the most part, I think I'm done here. This achievement means a lot to me. When I first played this game, I truly thought that Shadow Vinny was too hard for me, even without Laser Pointer. Never could I have imagined how far I would go.